Hello? Are we live? Is this thing on? Guys, we're live. We're live today. Awesome. Okay. Anyway, what's happening? It is Sunday, AMA time. Ask questions. Hopefully we can answer stuff. If not, hopefully Google can answer stuff. If not, maybe we'll have to start diving into AI and see if they can answer stuff. Regardless, something can answer something. Hopefully. All right. So let's do a roll call. See who we got in the house here, scrolling all the way up here. I do see you, Scaper. What's happening over there in the Twitch there? Fudweiser's rocking the Twitch there. Oh, I should have hit the button for that one. My bad. Scaper, hello. Great to see you on the Twitch there. Yeah, nice. Jock McMiner, what is going on?
Rod Potts is in the house with the nuclear power plants.
We do have Jock McMiner UK, Travelers Travels, scrolling through. Here we go. Fudweiser. Nice. Got the button there. All right, what do we got? J Mining, what is happening? Jonas Forsander, Ogre MGTOW, Spitfire, DJ Mines, Mr. 22. Everyone fire in some 22s for DJ. Tech Bandit, Team JFK. What is this? Will Benalup. Tech Bandit, Skirm's in the house. What is happening? Ninja Kid, Tech Bandit again. What do we got here? You guys trotting away like crazy. Tech Man, what's happening? Donaloo? Is that what it is? Is that what's happening there? John Franquist, aka JFA, what is happening? Afternoon. Does everyone have a long weekend today? Everyone rocking it? Bullish on VTC. Oh, that's Vertcoin, right? Is that Vertcoin? I gotta check on that. I gotta check on VTC right quick. Yes, that is Vertcoin. Retro Mike is bullish on Vert. Do I got J-Rod D? I think we got everyone. Guard. What is that? Guard. Yeah, Guard without the U. 1892. Wow, that's butchering that. Ryan Doherty, Crypto Pounder 4, and Velopashield. No deposits on Pyron for almost no deposits. Really? Like for exchanges? Or you like even from pools and stuff. Yeah, speaking of Pyron, so there's some more when we touched up on that a little bit the other day. I guess I should have read more of this. It looks like the algorithm is changing. And it's like they're trying to beat Carlson. Again, they're always trying to do everything. It's like their match. They say they have nothing to do with it. They're the better chain. They're way better than Carlson. But they're always trying to do everything around the same time Carlson is. But point is here, we can now see that they have a hard fork of the algorithm will occur Thursday, September 12th. As we know, Carlson is going to be forking to Fish Hash Plus September 13th. So we're going to have 2 days of forks, guys. If we can get on the ball early, maybe the hash rate will be low, and obviously we can capitalize on Pyron until everyone turns on. And then obviously the next day we can capitalize on Carlson until everybody turns on. So it'll be interesting to see how this does play out. Now, Retro Mike, fill me in on this, but I do remember, I'm not sure how it's going to play out much, but well, you know what? I haven't checked on Ironfish lately at all, but when Ironfish Fish Hash was in testnet, there were already talks of FPGA devs trying to already make a bit stream for it before it even released. Now, I don't know what happened to that. I pretty much quit following everything there. So I don't know. Do you think eventually once we see more coins move over to Fish Hash Plus, because it is a more of a memory intensive thing? It doesn't mean you cannot make there are expensive FPGAs that have decent memory, and then will they start slapping memory into ASICs? Maybe there's some out there. Look at the ETH-Hash ASICs. That's memory, and they do very well on ETH-Hash. So the possibility could still be there. I don't know how rotations and stuff work like that for these algorithms. But once more coins start moving to, algorithms like Fish Hash, will we see the entity adapt, as he has been adapting pretty fast? So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. As for Pyron, I don't know what they're forking to. They just say some minor changes to the algorithms. Thank you to Regal Miner and LOL Miner Dev for the suggestions, and that's all they're doing. So let's see if it kind of says it here. Some of the work is fine. This is normal thing. Mythology, greater terms. Where is it? We remain objective. Maybe it's up here more. The upcoming version will incorporate minor modifications to our current proof of work algorithm. So just minor modifications. I don't know what that is. As Zealous, when they forked to V2, that was the same type of thing. It was like some minor modifications. Now it took them a month or so to tweak out and get ready to go. I feel Pyron is kind of pushing it faster. They're trying to do things very fast, and I think that might lead into brokenness, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens there. But it does look like they are going to be having a fork here. They're also going to be introducing a test net, which is, they should probably do the test net first, test the algorithm, and then fork. But it sounds like they have a test net coming soon. They're doing the main chain fork for the new algorithm, which we don't really know about at all yet. So it's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. I don't really know. Let's see if Retro Mike is answering some questions in there. This is AMA to Retro Mike. What we got here? Scrolling through the chats. What are you guys talking about? Hello, Retro. What we got? No deposits. Okay, that's where we kind of started here. Working Monday, but it's very profitable. Yeah, you're probably getting some nice double time there or something. Maybe triple time. Retro Mike is bullish on PYI, so he's bullish on the old Pyron house here. Awesome. Fish Hash is FPGA friendly. HBM MEM on FPGAs compete fairly with HBM MEM on GPUs, but FPGAs are a lot more efficient in power hash rate ratio. All right, so I know that's the point. They're more efficient, so that's interesting. That's interesting that FPGAs are actually good for Fish Hash. So that means, in theory, we could see, a Retro Mike FPGA farm take over, because that is probably the entity. Retro Mike might be the entity, guys, and he's right in front of us talking to us all the time. I'm just kidding. He's not. But, we could see something happen there. Let's go fishing, Rud Futz. Spoon is better than a fork. Pools like mining for people still have security falls or fails that allow you to get more shares, trickling difficulties. Then you reply of more shares, making the pool to think you have more shares. Interesting. Stratum knowing stuff, but not all FPGAs. No, probably not all, but newer ones have decent memory in them. I heard that Block X will change algo. Block X, I heard about that. What are they changing to? They're doing something kind of dumb. Well, maybe it's good. Which one was Block X? Let's look at that. I heard that too. They are changing their algorithm. Block X. What are they right now? Right now they're X11. So they're X11 now. What are they changing to? What the heck was it? It wasn't ETH hash. It was something. I don't remember. What are they changing to? GR? They're going to GR? No. Really? I heard, okay. I wonder who is the entity. When will they show their faces? Probably never. They're busy making money, and that's all anyone cares about, isn't it? I'm totally good with FPGAs and networks. Most of the time, just slightly better efficiency than newest GPUs. Might go hiking if the weather holds up. Did you update your CPU calculator? No, not yet. The CPU calculator is kind of broken. So what's going on with the CPU calculator? I don't even have it up here right now, but let's take a look here. CPU mining profits. If I come into here, it should show up in Google here somewhere. Where the heck? Wow, it just dropped down to nothing. I just looked it up. Now it's not here unless it's... I can't find it. Okay, now it's not here anymore. So, okay, maybe it's CPU mining calculator. There we go. Try CPU mining calculator. Now, okay, here it is. That makes more sense. So yeah, as we know, if we load it up and look at things, a lot of these change APIs and stuff need updating, and they're broken and stuff like that. So I haven't been able to get a hold of the dev that put this one together previously for like months on end. So what's going on here is, a member of the Discord, Sarab, he is a website type of person and stuff, so he might be putting together one. I gotta see how much he's gonna charge and everything first, but we're working on it. It's probably gonna be at profit.rabidmining.com, and we're gonna be putting together like a CPU, GPU, maybe ASIC. We're gonna start with CPUs only and see how it goes and what it looks like and stuff, but a whole new revamped design. And yeah, so we're pretty much redoing it from scratch, and we're gonna have a new one with obviously all the latest coins, all the coins we can find, and get numbers together and hash rates. And yeah, so a new one will be coming. So right now that one's not really working the best. It does work for some coins like Zeph, Raptorium, I don't even know, Monero, and some of those, but a lot of those smaller coins, things, the APIs are all busted up and need updating and things like that. So a new one will be coming soon. I just don't know when. I don't want to say soon. It might be a while, but we'll see what happens, how long it's going to take, and what it's going to cost. I like to think Retro Mike is the entity. You know, me too. I think he is. Let's just go with Retro Mike being the entity. That just makes more sense. Plus, he's here talking to us all the time, so we have like all the inside information about what he's going to take over next. And it sounds like it could be Fish Hash. So he's waiting for that Carlson fork. That's how he That's how he gives us beer money all the time. Hello. Thoughts on Cedra's emissions table and value in comparison to Kaspa for future speculation? Is it the same? I don't really know what Cedra Coin's emissions are. So let's just go to, let's go to Cedra Coin here. Aren't they just doing like the same type of operation? Like if we go to the Explorer, is it going to tell us the next reduction or anything? A reward reduction down to 415. 440. Yeah, so they're pretty much just doing the same thing. They started with a small. It's a lot slower though. Actually, it's a lot. 440 to 415 is a decent drop, but it is slower. So, yeah, I don't know. I would just say there's 50% of Cedra's already mined. Half of Cedra coin's already mined out, guys. It's disappearing on you guys. But yeah, I don't know. It seems it's basically the same as Kaspa. I don't know. It might be a little bit slower, but that's a tough one. I don't remember what they even started with in the first place. Sorry for blowing your cover, Retro Mike. Yeah. I can't speak about the K10s. I don't know what chips are in them, but they haven't released any memory-based bit streams, so unlikely. The K10s, like the super scalers and stuff. Now, I do believe the coal engines, they have Intel chips, don't they? I thought the K10s had Intel chips, and I'm assuming the P2, the coal engines, they got probably the same thing because they're from technically Superscaler under a new name type of thing. But aren't they? I think they're Intel chips. I seen some screenshots somewhere a while back, and I can't remember. I had it saved and I lost it, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe they're not. What do you do with 24x 4090s? 24 4090s. I don't know. That's a great question. What to do with 24 4090s? AI stuff, possibly, because right now, well, there's 23 cents after power at, that's 10-cent power. What's your power price? What's your power cost right now? Mr. 24 4090s. What is that? Vapa chilled. What's your power cost? We need to figure out what your power costs are. Let's go 12 cents. See what it says. Oh, you're only at 6-cent power. Oh my God. Who cares then? Who cares? Mine whatever you want. 6-cent power 4090. Top coin. 4090 is way down here at 6-cent power. That's crazy. Scrolling down. Where the heck's a 4090? You know what? Let's just type in 4090 now. 4090. Grin. 6-cent power. All right. Sky Doge. Profit 49 cents. Look at that. 53 cents free power. Profit is, that's profit. Where's revenue? 14. Do they have it? Revenue 94 cents, 53 profit. 85 cents, 46. Wow. So it looks like Sky Doge. So 53 cents. And you have 24 of these bad boys. That's like $13 or something like that. A little more. 0.53 times 24. $12.72 after power. That's not too shabby. But I do think you can get like some of the AI stuff. I think 4090 is paying around, what is it, $4 to $6 a day just for a single 4090. So who knows? It seems like a lot of GPU people are moving into the AI side of things. That's not really crypto oriented, so I don't follow it too much. But, if we get down to absolute being desperation here, might have to slide into the AI side of things and move away from crypto. But, I'm going to have to start a new channel, Rabid AI. Rabid AI coming soon. So you can keep your GPUs making money. Just kidding. I'm not going to do that. But I don't know. I might dive into a little bit eventually just to play around, but I don't know. I've been searching for an Apollo G1. Grin and Mimble are climbing $9 to $14 a day. Yeah, Grim is doing, or Grim. What am I saying? Grin's right here actually on some GPUs that's even looking decent. Is that a thing? Look at Grin on a 4090, 46 cents a day right there. Ever. Oh, that's why all this changed on me, because I'm down to only 6-cent power. Let's go back to 12-cent power here. And okay. We got the Evermore here is rocking everything. What's going on here with Ever? Let's take a look at this. What is happening on Ever here? EVR. Evermore. What do we have happening here? Price is kind of just doing a quick spike here. It's only up 1.5% in the past, whatever this is, but it is skyrocketing. You can't really see that because there the difficulty's coming down a little bit, but interesting. Prog Pow. Oh, this is a power intensive coin. This is using some power. This will use some juice. If you do not have your if you have your GPUs tweaked to like Zealous and everything's maxed out to where you can, if you swap over to Prog Pow, you will melt things because you don't have big enough power supplies and things like that. So that's another thing to keep in mind. You know, if depending on the algo, if it's a low powered algorithm and you're pretty much maxed out on power running that, and then you move over to something like Kapow or Prog Pow, you're going to be over those power limits. So you definitely got to pay attention to, you know, the amount of power, how much extra power you're going to be using when utilizing this. Being on Salad, but only 7 are rented max. Damn, that sucks. You got 64 gigabytes of memory in there, some RAM action. Have you done any video about creating Ergo Node? No, I have not actually done an Ergo Node video at all. I haven't really looked into an Ergo Node. Check your Discord DMs. There's a crypto song with you in it. Is there really? I'll probably get copyright, so I can't play it or nothing here, but I'll have to check it out. I'll check it out after my DMs. Crypto song with you in it. Yeah, I'll probably get copyrighted. Better not do that. Prog Pow is Kapow power-wise. 64 gigs. Yeah. Oh, you do have 64? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Salad's hit and miss. Like, they're supposed to be getting all these magic jobs, and then it's like they didn't or something. Oh, Retro Mike says, Ergo nodes are a pain to run. So that means that's bad. Retro Mike saying it's pain, then it's, you know, it's going to be an absolute pain for normal people out there. I tried to set up an Ergo node back in 2021-22. I couldn't get it to fully sync. Then it tanked. Well, that sucks. Yeah, I don't know. I've never looked into an Ergo node, but I don't know. Retro Mike says it's probably a pain, so that might be bad. How about another thing? You know, a Retro Mike tip. This. Boom. You guys know what this is? Who could tell me what this is? Anybody? Anyone know what this is? Fill me in. Anybody? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. VTC. No, not VTC. Nope, not Rainbow Miner. Nope. Ah, there we go. It's a pirate. Skirm, yeah. Mining Dutch. Mining Dutch. Script. As you can see here, merge mining. Freaking every coin in existence at once. That's what's happening here. That's what's going on. Let's take a look at this for a second. Let's go to Litecoin. We're going into Litecoin. And we see all these big pools. They're the big bad pools. You know, they're paying everybody money. They're promoting them and doing all this stuff. But you're only merge mining Dogecoin and Bell coins now. And some of them don't even have Bell coins with it. But if you come down here and you start looking at the little guy, wherever he is. Where is he? Did I pass him? Right here. Okay, so the 9th place here, we see Mining Dutch. Look at, he's got Dogecoin, Bell's coin, Peppy coin, Dingo coin, then a whole bunch of pluses for a whole bunch of other coins. You click on that. Guys, use your hash rate. If you're a script miner and you want to try to maximize your profitability, use your hash rate. Push those big boys out and let these little pools dominate. Add that decentralization to the network. And on top of it, I don't need to click on it because I was already on it. Right here. So I'm still trying to figure out how to set this up. I don't know if I have it set up right. It does say I'm getting lots of coins here. So if I go into my wallets here, you can see, look at all the coins it's mining. So you're merge mining. What merge mining is, you know, it's using that Octa.Space thing. I don't know how that really works, but you're mining Litecoin or anything on the script, and you're mining every single other coin at the exact same time. You're getting the same amount of hash rate on each coin, and you're using the exact same amount of power. There's no extra resources being used on your side. So your mine, so right here, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 coins going on. Now, I did see other people getting 11. Do I have something not set up right, Retro Mike? Do I have to use like prop or something to get some of the other coins? Or is there only these ones here? I only got 9 happening here. It does look like, I don't know if this is right. I have it set to lazy mining. Convert all mine coins straight to Dogecoin, which means in theory, everything I'm mining should get auto converted into straight up Doge. That'll save me having to go to exchanges myself and selling every coin individually, because that's going to be a pain, especially if there's no volume or anything. But I would just want everything to get paid out straight up Doge, because Doge is the king of, probably script and profitability. We have an Elon Musk pump coming right around the corner sometime next year. So that's my objective. Smash out that goal, that Doge there. But bells, could bells become the next, major pumper? That's the up in the air part. Should we stack the bells instead? I don't know. I'm going with the goat here of Doge, even though technically bells is earlier, but I don't know. We'll see what happens here. I don't know if I have these set up right though, because if you actually click on things, it waits till it has to hit this amount of balance before it converts. And then, whatever else. But it does say I use to convert my coins to a different currency setting below. To override this rule, lazy mining must be disabled. So I don't know if I have to disable this and set each one individually to Doge, or if I just let it ride like this and it'll do it. So Retro Mike, is this how we do it? In the worker groups panel, you can set the primary coin to be the static coin, or it will auto switch between. So I think I have that set up here. This part here, miner groups, I set up my script miners, coin set. I have multiport. I have it set on multiport. I thought I needed multiport to maybe do the merge mining, but if I just set this to like straight Doge, that's Digibyte. Where's Doge? I don't see Doge here. That's single coin. So that's to get paid out or to mine the single coin. With lazy mining, it will auto convert everything to Doge as soon as you have enough to convert to. Yeah, so I have it set up right now, right? And I also have it set to PPLNS. So I made script miners, I'm on multiport, and I'm using the PPLNS method. And then over in here, I have easy mining set to 100%, or lazy mining, and it's set to Doge. So I'm thinking I have it set up right, hopefully. And I'm only using the, what is this? It's going to take forever, because I only got the, what is it called? The Mini Doge 3 Plus Rabid edition going. So that's what I'm kind of testing this on right now. But it does sound like I got a big bad boy coming. I just caught word this morning that warehouses are filling up and they're shipping out and stuff. So soon I should be able to try out some L9 action on this. And that'll be a lot of fun. I've always wanted a big script miner. I missed out on the L7s and stuff. Script, I feel, is great for home miners. Yes, they're loud, but you can get the silencing kits and stuff. But it does sound like an L9 will be coming. So I'm pretty pumped up for that. That's going to be pretty freaking sweet. Retro Mike is saying, multi-port, I just profit switches in the primary coin, aka if DGB difficulty digs, it will mine that as the primary coin instead of LTC. But it's still merge mining everything? So it's picking the main coin as so it's profit switching based on the main coin, but is it still merge mining everything at the same time? Or am I doing this wrong? I'm probably doing it wrong. I'll figure it out. Yes, it always merge. Okay, so we're so this is even better than that. So you're profit switching the main coin. Well, does it really matter though if you're merge mining everything anyway? I don't know. We'll see what happens. But okay, I'll just wait for some payouts, which will take forever because of this little baby miner. But once the big guy gets here, we'll start to see some things fly. I see one coin is main coin and all others are secondary. Yeah, like up here, you'll see this keeps switching. So that's probably what Retro Mike is referring to. Right now it's on Litecoin and it's doing its thing. Sometimes I do see it move over to Digibyte and stuff. So this is kind of like, I believe Pro Hashing did that. Pro Hashing showed you what it was currently mining based on a profit switching thing. I don't know if they merge mined with a whole bunch of coins or not, but they did have there. Now it just switched to this. What is this symbol? Script multiport, 24-hour average, something. Now it's back to Litecoin. But yeah, this switches. I do see it hit other coins at times. So yeah, that must be the profit switching thing. I'll DM you a chart later. It'll clarify primary and secondary coins. All right, sounds good. Send me that chart. I need some more information because, I do want to make a video on this one day here soon. So once I get all the available information, courtesy of Retro Mike, then we will do that. But I think, as a script miner, one, it's a smaller pool compared to all of them. It's in 9th, 10th place. It just dropped, guys. It just dropped as we watched it. And in theory, this is paying you the most amount because you're getting all these other freaking coins. Maybe some aren't giving you very much, in terms of value, but you're pretty much trying to maximize your profitability by doing this. So yeah, guys, if you're a script miner, maybe come in and check out some mining Dutch action. pretty, oh, wrong one there. Wrong one there. Go back into here. Any thoughts about Pi blockchain mining on? I don't know. I remember getting like pop-ups and news articles popping up about Pi a long time ago before when it was in testnet early beta. Did it ever hit? Is it still in beta and early testnet, or is it on mainnet now? I don't know, but I remember like you open it up and click a button once each day to mine. I was like, what is this? How does this work? I don't know. It seems weird and scammy, but who knows? It might not be. So I don't know nothing about it. I never tried to put any information into it because I didn't know what it would do. Sup? Hey, Keith Henninger, what's going on? J-Rod, make sure you have the difficulty correct in your password of the miner. And I think that was optional. I didn't set the difficulty. I have my password blank because you can set a static difficulty, but it does sound like it will adjust the difficulty for you if you want. But you can set that, primary static as well. I picked Mini Doge 3, which did give me an estimate number of what to set in the password, but it did say optional and you didn't have to. But yeah, I didn't do it. I just left it blank. So, maybe that will help. More playing around needs to be done. It may not be top chain on LTC, but it is on some of the merge mining coins. Look at New York's NYC coin on mining pool stats. All right, let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at NYC. New York coin. What are you going to show us? So script, merge mining, mining Dutch, plus LTC. And yeah, it looks like mining Dutch is a top coin here for that. Or top pool, I guess, I suppose. Okay, so there's that. Let's just go into, so what are the other ones here? Okay, if we go to Bells, Litecoin, Dingo coin, Litecoin. What else was in there? Emmer coin, is that one? No, that's SHA-256. We don't want that one. Myrid coin, Litecoin. Mining Dutch is the only pool minus a Myrid. Craziness. Absolutely crazy. What else do we got in the chat there? Off-topic question. What do you think about the Antminer X5? Will they change the algorithm to shut these off? How about XMR? Do you like it? XMR is, I think it's a great coin. It's a basic fundamental of what cryptocurrency should be and is supposed to be. And I think it's great, as a great community, and I think it's probably going to blow past over $400 again. So if you want to get some Monero, now is the time to do it, because as the title states, bear market coming to an end. And what I mean by that is that once, altcoin season starts hitting and everything, let's just come into here. Bam, bam. Let's look at Monero for an example. Coming into Monero. We're going to go to the alls here. And look at both times. In 2017, Monero went up to 406. Get this pop-up out of here. So Monero went to $470 in 2017. And then, it obviously dropped with the bear market. And then in last year, it didn't hit the same peak, a little bit lower, but it's still $454. That's still over $400. And now we're here again. So what's it going to hit? I'm happy with $400. It doesn't have to hit an all-time high. It can be slightly under and still make huge gains. So whatever you're mining right now, you can pretty much 2.5x it, and that's probably what you could be getting if you sell it sometime next year. So right now we're in this area right here where the price is low. People aren't really mining. Yeah, we have botnets and stuff on it. We're sitting at 1 to 2 gigahash and stuff. What is actually, let's take a look. Is there a Monero hash rate chart? Because that's one thing I never really looked at before. Monero hash rate, bit info charts, Monero hash rate. Oh, hard to see this. All right. So wow, Monero is actually, that didn't really come down in hash rate much. We can see here 2021 this is when it spiked right in here, and then the hash rate came up to whatever this is, 3.5, almost 3.5 gigahash. So that's a lot of hardware. We're not much lower. So yeah, the hash rate never really dipped off Monero, probably due to all the botnets and stuff, maybe X5s and things, but we never really see a hash rate dip like we usually do. So in theory, I guess the yields are pretty much on par where they would be in a bull run, unless this thing spikes. In theory, you think once it starts pumping, the hash rate would spike, so the yields should be higher. And then once these hash rates spike here, your yields are a lot less. It may look like you're making a lot more in fiat value per day, but you're actually mining way less coins, because usually when these coins spike in price, hash rate follows suit and it gets a lot harder. So who knows? Could we break a new all-time high in hash rate? We could probably see over 4 gigahash. Monero hits over 400 freaking dollars again. I think we could probably push past 4 gigahash on XMR network pretty easy this time, I think. So it's going to be interesting for sure for us. As for the X5, there is a random X V2 that's a year away. Maybe it's like 8 months away now. I can't remember. When they first announced it a few months ago, it was like a year away. So I don't remember the exact time frame of that. But there is a random X version 2 being worked on. And it sounds like it's not going to destroy the X5. It's going to bring the X5's hash rate down a little bit, I think. But the main purpose of it is to bring the efficiency up of like 7000 series consumer CPUs a little higher in hash rate, to bring the efficiencies closer together type of thing. So it's not such of a bigger gap between this machine and that machine. But again, I don't know. We have to wait till there's actually a test net and stuff to test on it to actually see the results. But there may be a new algorithm that might drop that hash rate a little bit. If SBR a future competitor to XMR if they get the privacy done? That's a great question, and that's possible. Monero, now what you got to keep in mind too, just like Dogecoin and stuff, Monero's community is huge. It's going to be really hard to, win over a big community like that. But, Kaspa, what it's trying to do and all the stuff, that's awesome. And that's pretty much what Spectre is right now is, literally it's a private Kaspa is one way to sum it up, and it's being mined on CPUs. But that's pretty much what it is. It's going to be a privacy coin Kaspa, which it has great potential for sure, 100%. It's going to be hard to list, and everyone, as you know, you look at everything, and it's when's Binance? When's this? Oh, you're delisted here, you're that there, and people just think, oh, the coin's dead because it got delisted or something. Monero delisted from Binance in whatever country it was. Everyone, oh, Monero's done for. It's not. It's not done at all. Zero effect. Binance didn't really do anything to it. Binance isn't as big as people think. Yeah, a lot of volume, large exchange, but that's not really going to make or break a coin. People just think it is. So, people like to throw FUD everywhere they can. But because it is a privacy coin, it will be a lot harder to get thrown out to people in the names. It's going to be harder to get listed and stuff. But fundamental-wise, yeah, it's a very fast privacy coin in theory. So, who knows? We'll have to wait and see, and it'll be great. Zephyr is kind of the same type of thing as Monero. Monero, it's like Zeph is a privacy coin like Monero. Obviously, it's forked from Monero. It's also forked with Haven. Haven is a stable coin built on the Monero blockchain, and Zephyr kind of forked them both in their latest update, and now that's you got kind of how you have the stable coin on Zeph and the same network type of thing, because they're running like a Haven as well as Monero on their main chain and named it Zephyr. Now, one thing that just came to light recently is that Haven had a vulnerability. Now, it all comes down to a few things. I actually mentioned this in their Discord here. So where is... Oh, I probably can't find it now. Depends where... Okay, that's all the KYC stuff. Where is it? Oh, man, where is it? I don't know where it is. I can't find it. It's way up here somewhere. So the point is, anyway, that Haven, they found a vulnerability where the balances are wrong. The balances aren't correct now on it. Like maybe it might be in my general chat here where we actually seen the light of it. So let's just... Hey, look at that wolf. Okay. Yeah, it's under announcements. Okay, so right here. So here is from the Haven Discord. Let's see, can I make this bigger so you guys can see it as well? There we go. So Haven Protocol. Dear community, following the recent 10 million XUSD burn, some community members have raised concerns about the current XUSD circulating supply after disclosing their holdings. it has become evident that the report supply is inaccurate. So that's pretty bad that they don't really know the supply. And it's a privacy thing, so that's going to make things even harder here. But our developers have reviewed the code and found no known vulnerabilities, active exploits, or suspicious transactions. Therefore, the inaccuracy in the supply was likely introduced as a result of a previous exploit. So that's the main thing here. When was this exploit? They don't know when it was, because obviously they had updates and stuff since it, which removed it. So it was exploited long ago, and now it's not. So depending when Zeph decided to fork it, was it while the exploit was still on board, or was it after? I'm assuming it's probably after, because who knows how long ago this actually was, but we don't know. And that's the thing here. There could be an exploit in Zeph that they're unaware about, and this is what I kind of brought to light to them to realize this. And then having conducted, now this is the big thing, this project Haven may shut down completely because of it, which could be a little blow to Monero, but we don't know yet. So anyway, having consulted with TradeOg and those who have disclosed their amounts, our lower end estimate for the current XUSD supply is at least 8 million, not counting what others might have in their wallets. We understand the importance of maintaining an accurate supply. As such, we would like to ask the community to vote on how we proceed given the current situation. We propose the following two options. So 1, discontinue Haven development, which means stopping all development going forward. Bam, they're done. No more. We're not developing this anymore. Option 2, which revolves everybody to pretty much audit themselves, which probably it's going to be hard for people to do that. I don't think that's going to, we're pretty much probably going with option 1. It's done. But anyway, option 2 is conduct a time limited supply audit process, after which old funds would be frozen. Users will be responsible having their assets audited themselves within the given time frame by performing a transfer sweep for each of the assets in each wallet. Else they risk losing funds. This process will reveal transfer amounts but keep addresses anonymous. This option will not remove any potential bad actors in their share of the supply. The audit would cover all assets currently in use and provide an accurate figure of circulating supplies. Requires a hard fork. So pretty much you're going to have to move all your coins around so that they can see in the transactions how many coins are moving around. Obviously, it's a private coin and stuff, so no one's going to know who's who or anything here, but they do want to, you're going to have to pretty much self-audit all these coins that are getting moved around. Then they're going to come up with what kind of a circulating supply they have because of this exploit, which is reporting wrong numbers. So that's huge. That's a pretty big deal here. And how this relates to Zeph is I 100% believe that when they made the reserve coin and everything, they use Haven protocol. Their wallets look exactly the same. And then when you look into it, we got a stable coin built on Zeph. Zeph is a Monero fork. Haven is a stable coin built on Monero. It only makes sense that they use Haven and Monero for the entire Zephyr infrastructure. So this exploit may or may not be available, and that could be a big deal to them. So it'd be nice if we knew when they actually did this fork and stuff, and when this exploit was actually happening and all this stuff. So that, there's a lot of stuff up in the air there right now. Voting will take a couple weeks. So yeah, that's another thing we wanted to look at. The voting thing, Raptorium on the stuff. So boom, let's take a look at this. Raptorium. Assets. RAP01 voting activation. So at block, 905,760. Right now, we are at currently 905,506. So like a little over 200 more blocks, the voting process will kick in. So that's probably going to be sometime tonight for me and stuff, maybe early morning tomorrow. But within the next day, the voting process will begin. And then from there, there's 7 days. So it's going to initiate a 7-day rolling average. At this point, they're trying to shoot for all the wallets to be updated that are running smart nodes. They need at least 85% plus for this to go live. So the Raptorium network aims for 85% or more smart nodes on the new assets code. And then once the first 7 days is done, there will be an additional 7 days. Whether they hit 100% nodes tomorrow, as soon as voting goes live, or 90%, whatever, even though it's totally passed, there's still, after the first 7 days, there will be another 7 days here, just as a grace period. So the earliest this will happen is leading up to September 14th. Now we are looking like we're a little bit later, so it's looking like maybe September 15th, September 16th, because this didn't really go live yet. As we know, it's based on the block. Not at the time. We had a whole bunch of people mess this up with Ethereum and other things when Flux did their halving and, you know, forks and stuff. Everyone's like, oh, it's late, it's broken, you know, because it happened a day or two later. It all comes down to the block, not the estimated time. This was just an estimated time based on the block times, and, you know, blocks happen faster, blocks happen slower, depending on network hash rate, difficulty, up and down. So we're still coming into this. So I expect, you know, maybe the 15th or the 16th, this will then finally go live. But there will be another 7-day grace period. So 2 weeks after it starts, as long as it goes through. Now, where are we at right now? Before it even goes live, we're already at 87%. So here you can see, we're already past. All the votes are yes. As long as they maintain, maybe someone then, you know, shuts off their node or something like that, that'll drop this and whatever else. But the point is, currently, it is over that 85% threshold. We're sitting at 87.4%. So that's all good to go. And the voting hasn't even started yet. So it's looking like it should definitely pass the, you know, the yes vote within the next 2 weeks. So 15th, September 15th, September 16th, somewhere in there, we should then now be seeing assets live on Raptorium. So that's going to be, you know, pretty fun, pretty cool stuff happening. They're ready to go. Things are rocking, ready to roll. Raptorium assets are coming mid-September. It's pretty much guaranteed at this point because of all the voting and yeses and updates and all that other stuff. So yeah, looking good time stuff. Good times. Time to start mining some more Raptorium. RTM going to Lambo. I turned like $80 into 300 with Zano. That sounds like that Ozempic kind of, you know, that thing people get. What else do we got here? Go to alt season. Smart nodes will increase its profits by 10% because 10% most likely will drown out. Yeah, because what is it? Yeah, what's happening there? I think 80%. Yeah, 80% of all the asset stuff is validated smart node side. So the profits of nodes go up like, I think it's like 80%, and 20% will go to the proof of work side. So right now, you know, the main Raptorium chain and transactions going through on all that, that's majority is going to the miners that are mining it. And then the smart node side and assets and stuff is happening, you know, on the smart node side. And that's where majority of the fees from that stuff will go to the smart nodes. And then, but the proof of work side will get some as well. I think that's how I get it, but I'm not 100% sure. But I do think smart nodes is 80, proof of work is 20. And then there might be maybe, I don't know if there's a fee in there to the devs or anything in the background, 1% or 5 or something. No idea. So might drop it to 75, 5 or something. I don't know. I don't really know, but majority is going to smart nodes, and proof of work side will get a little bit of that as well. Oh, I see. But some people are lazy with smart node updates, so less competition too. That's very true. But you got like example, you know, you got Pecunia platform. Pecunia's in there with the smart nodes. If you have enough to hold your own, then that's a nice cheap platform to get hosted with there. And obviously a lot of other people are with Solly nodes as well as iNodes. And that's where majority of the nodes probably are. And they did update all their wallets. So obviously that's where a ton of the yes votes are coming from. But yeah, Pecunia is definitely a great platform for that as well. So let's just take a look at that. So yeah, here's Pecunia. You can see, yeah, here's my RTM nodes right here. Those two of them. So they're rocking. There's a total of 1,278 nodes online. Raptorium has 1,278 nodes. So many nodes. That's crazy. Now, I remember sometimes I always came into here and I was wondering, like look at the ROI of some of these nodes. This one here, like Apple Coin, is 63,567%. There's only one node online. So, like, I was like, I should come in here one day and just buy some crap coin and see if I can. But then I start looking up, like, there's enough coins to buy to make a node on some of these. This is only 10,000 and things like that. Let's take a look. Let's go to mining pools. I don't even know where you get Apple Coin, actually. I don't think that's not a mineable coin. But I always thought about coming into here and looking at some of just the no-name nodes that aren't doing anything and seeing how there's hardly any online and their ROI is super high. I was always wondering, like, what if I just went and bought a couple coins just to fire up a node, and would I actually make 7,600% on this thing? Like, will the ROI in a couple days and then just get my money out and let it ride type of thing, you know? This is a strategy I've been thinking about, but most of these coins that are here, you can't buy them. There's like no supply, so you'd never even be able to sell them anyway in the first place. Oh, here's Smarty Coin. It's at 870%. Huh. Crazy. Hoot Chain. Hoot is in here. 732%. 86 nodes. Interesting stuff. Bible Pay, BitBlocks, BTC Turquoise. That's in here. That's at 601%. Wow. Metalik. Oh, yeah, but you can't sell these. There's like no volume to sell these. So Metalik is at 589%. That's a GR fork right there that didn't really they're on some no-name exchange that isn't really doing anything right now, but you never know. You never know with these things, I guess. All right, what do we got here? I see some bunch of tags. Have you recently? Okay, let's go. Hey, rabidmining. Hope all is well. Finally set up a Bugna node at home to solo mine with the KS0s. Nice. You hitting blocks? Is it smashing them out? Working good? That's awesome. Hi, Rabid. Have you seen reaction core pumping with Raptorium? I have a number of smart nodes running and working on getting a couple more. Reaction core. I haven't seen them for a while. Let's take a look at that. Reaction. Are they on here? Reaction. They should be on here, but I don't see them. Reaction. RTC. Oh, yeah. Up and down, up and down. Not much hash rate on. Oh, 66%. Someone's solo mining it. What's their volume? Oh, it's only $3 volume. It's going to be really hard to sell. Huh. Yeah, I haven't seen this for quite some time. What else do we got? The smart nodes get 80% fees and 20% to miners. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Nice. So that's correct. Nice. Still trying to get 500K RTM. You hear Atika going to XM rig. Yeah, we talked about that yesterday. Atika is moving. So ETI is moving to a random X algorithm. I'm curious if the X5 will work on it. That'd be pretty nice if another, that's another coin for an X5. The only issue is Atika, it's only paying like $500 to $600 a day. Not very much. The block time's like 11 minutes long. So, and it's really confusing too. So let's come into here. Atika. So there's two Atikas. If you guys can see this one there. So there's two Atikas here. There's eGaz, which is on ETC hash, and then there's Atika ETI. So the way I got these mixed up at first, but I think the way it is now is eGaz Atika on ETC hash is mined with ETH hash ASICs, obviously, is the main chain, and Atika ETI is like an ERC20 token. So like all those coins being built on Ethereum, it's just a token. And you need eGaz to send and move it and stuff. So this is just a token that's running on the eGaz infrastructure ecosystem. It's used for voting and things like that. Now, I may remember when FPGAs first unveiled for ETI, it was very profitable. It was new, profitability, first step above GPUs and stuff. It was the top of the list for a lot of hashrate.no and stuff and profit calculators, but it's not paying that much. So it is another option for, I guess, CPU miners when it releases, but keep in mind the emission schedule is only like $550 a day. So it's not very much. I do believe the block time is extremely high, like 11 minutes. I got that from What to Mine. I miss this website. Do you guys miss this website? Like What to Mine? Like, uh-oh, where's dark mode now? I just flashbanged the crap out of everybody. How come there's no dark mode? Oh, right here. There it is. So here's a leaf here, and we're going to come into coins here. Let's look at ETI and blast block time. Yeah, 14 minutes and 12 seconds. That is such a slow blockchain. So a block is only found every 14 minutes. That's crazy. That's like 4 blocks an hour, where a block reward of only 31. So that's what makes the profitability extremely low, is that the block time is so slow on this thing. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how well it plays out and what kind of hash rate hits it. It may be profitable for a little while at first if you really jump on it early, but it's not going to be able to absorb that much hash rate. So it's going to be interesting. We're just going to have to wait and see how that coin plays out. Okay. Atika, yeah, we've seen that. When can we expect your updated CPU calculator on your website? I don't know. I'm not sure yet. You know, we'll try to get it as fast as possible, obviously, here. But, you know, I have to wait for the dev there to get back to me on what he thinks it's going to cost. If it's going to cost me like hundreds and thousands of dollars, then I'm probably not going to do it because I can't afford that. But, well, we'll have to see. I'll see how much he thinks it's going to cost him to do. And then I'll see if I have funds available to pay him. And then we'll just see. Then I'll get an idea of, you know, a timeline from him of how long he thinks he can get it up and run it. We're also trying to think of a layout. I don't know, you know, how we want this thing to look as well. I'm horrible at designing stuff, so hopefully he's good at it. But, you know, we want a new type of thing, something more mainstream that, you know, a lot easier to use because some people were kind of confused with the current one. So, you know, changing it up a little bit, brand new one, but we'll see how it goes. I thought BTC Turquoise was delisted. Maybe it is, but it's still, you can still run nodes for it. Do you mind everything, proof of work, node, etc., and HODL, or you pick projects? Sounds like you guys just be mining every single project, maybe just ROI hoping, I guess. Well, it all depends. You know, some projects you look into. I like to do it this way. You see a new project, you see something fork. I think there's a link to this place in my Discord somewhere, but here's another tool right here. You can see this. Dalkson put this together, and it's like a scraper for Bitcoin talks. And it tells you when new CPU coins are first announced, so you can kind of be early on them. So there's that there. But pretty much what we do is we look at the coins, you get an idea, you look at, you use these tools here like market cap. Let's just go Monero for an example. You know, what's Monero like? We come into here. This is what I do anyway. And I usually do check it once a week or something. Mostly it's just been Spectre. I've been hanging on them. But you come in, look at network hash rate, see if anything's dropped, see if anything's came up. And then I come into my spreadsheet here. So coming into my spreadsheet, this is where all the magic for what I want to mine kind of happens here. So you can see on the left here, a whole bunch of various different coins that I'm constantly looking through and updating, adding new ones when they come. And on the right here, you can see it's pretty much all the network data. I got to manually add it in. One day I'll figure out how to make this all do it by itself auto, because that'd be a lot easier. But, you know, then I put in network hash rates, my hash rate on each individual item and stuff, and how much it makes me. And then I go for it, and I'm like, what makes me the most? And that's what I mine. I look for coins that are making me the most amount of money and stuff. An example here, Spectre. Currently, like we're at Spectre right now, 203 mega hash online. So we're coming in here, 203. So it dropped a little bit in hash rate. Price is hanging out at 0.006. So it actually came up a little bit in price. And then, you know, like here's a 3900X is making 54 cents before power. A lot of us are building rigs out of only 7,000 series these days. So you're around 31 kilohash or so. So that's 88 cents. You know, before any type of powers, you're using about 140 watts, 12-cent power. Let's see what I'm at. Actually, it's 135 watts times 24 divided by 1,000 times that by 12-cent power. So 38 cents in power. So 88 subtract 38. So we're making about 50 cents a day on a 7950X on Spectre right now after power costs on my power price. So that's kind of what I do. I run through coins and I figure out what they are and I add them all into here and I see what's making what before and after power. And that's kind of what makes me decide what I want to mine. So that's what I do. And obviously you're always looking at coins. So you're not always just mining anything. Sometimes, yeah, if you're spec mining, if you can nail a new coin before there's any exchange or anything happening, that you can do that. And then, you know what, if the coin pumps up, you know, a decent amount, you can make quite a bit of money. I know Weed Farm, he's made over $5,000 in a single day. I made over sometimes $300 to $500 in just 24 hours, just hitting those coins at the right time. It does happen, but you have to be very fast and early on hitting these coins. And that's where Bitcoin Talks comes in. I did make a video on how to find these coins and stuff in a previous video, but yeah, so you know, there's lots of different ways. It's not really about mining every single thing you can get your hands on. Yes, you do want to get a little bit of bag of everything because you never know what coin is going to pump. And next year is when all these coins, not all of them, but when whatever coins, hopefully the coins you have are the ones that are going to pump, because that bull run altcoin season is next year. Hash rate's going to spike and you want to get your coins now because the yields are way higher than what they're going to be when all these coins start popping off. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, we went to there. I browse through Pecunia every so often and buy some S coins, smart notes. This is where I host my RTC notes. Okay, nice, nice. How's that working out for you though? Getting some of those, really low ones here that I kind of just talked about because I was curious, but I wanted to try it, but I never did. So I'm curious how that's playing out for you. Do you have a link for Pecunia? Yeah, sure. Pecunia. Oh, I already have it open here. Here's Pecunia. I'll open this up right here. Copy. All right, I'll just get you guys a Pecunia link right here. There you go. That should link you guys all over into Pecunia there. Do a quick refresh because I left. Live chat. This. Check out all my other chats. What's going on here? Other chat world. Nobody in the Kickster. What do we got here? Scafer saying, I always listen on Twitch, on the Twitch there, but keep up YouTube on my phone to read YouTube chat. A lot of time I'm on the treadmill during the stream, merge mining, Rabid stream, and exercise. Nice, nice. Hitting that thing, getting your exercise while you listen to the stream. Pretty sweet. What do we got here? Okay, there's the link. Use mining rig rentals to mine a ton of new coins. Get a node early. Sell every payout. That's an option too. But then you're renting hardware, so you're spending more money than possible. It might not pay off, but it definitely, if something pops, that's definitely an alternative that you can really do. Another thing a lot of you can do, especially if a new coin emerges on RandomX or RandomX especially, then hash rate demand pumps up on nice hash, and you can capitalize on good profits using nice hash at times like that. Mining rig rentals is another one where you can set it up for either Ghost Rider, RandomX, different algorithms, and when new coins emerge, it always does, just like you said, renting hash rate, it picks up demand. And sometimes if you just go to rent your hardware instead, you will make quite a bit more because you don't know. That's a gamble. Sometimes most of the time the coin doesn't pump, and if it does, you would have made more mining it, but most of the time they don't. So if you were to rent that hash rate for that FOMO stage of getting in, you could end up making quite a bit more, especially if that coin ends up not doing anything. So there's lots of different little tricks and tweaks to run around and try to capitalize on as much money as you can, but you just never know how anything's really going to play out. That's the up in the air part. Reaction coin is dead. Your friend sold everything after his videos. Fundraiser. Fundraiser for Rabid's website. Yeah, we did a fundraiser for the website. Yeah, it's hit and miss with new coins like that. It can be pretty fun when you hit one. Yeah, for sure. It's awesome when you hit one. Ninja Kid, you got to be diligent about it. Don't download any core wallets. Then the virus. Yeah, that's the other major thing. That's probably the first thing we should have talked about, honestly, is be very careful on these new coins. I know we said it's a race to be first, a race to go first, but a lot of them, when you're first, there's no exchanges, there's no nothing, and you got to download their wallet. And sometimes you can only mine to their wallet, which means then you got to download different copies of the wallet to every individual machine because there's no pool or stratum software or anything. So now you're mining to a wallet on each individual machine, and it can get crazy, especially if some of these have, malware and viruses in them, and you download that. That's happened. There's Sheetcoin a while back. There's been a bunch, and people have downloaded the wallets, and as soon as you open it or something, then they go in a couple days later and they notice, oh, well, all my Raptorium's gone. All my other core wallets just got drained because it's searching different wallet.dat files, and it's just taking everybody's funds. So that's something you definitely 100% have to be aware about, is when you're getting new coins, treat everything in crypto as a scam. That's the best way to go about it. Think everything is a scam. Some of these times, I catch coins like 5 minutes after they release, but I don't touch on it. I don't say anything about it. I sit back and I kind of just read their Discord and I wait, because there isn't really a good way to test. Yeah, you can virus scanner. Yeah, you can lock out your network and stuff. I'm not very good on the old security side of things. So I like to just sit back and wait. And I wait to see, are people starting to say, 2, 3, 4 days later, oh, I lost my wallet. How come I'm losing my coins? Where's this? And then you get an idea from the community if people are getting hacked or not. And they're like, okay, stay away from that one. But yeah, don't just run out there and start downloading wallets because you want to be first. That'll set you back because it could steal all your other coins on top of that. So you definitely got to worry about, network security, isolation, running, you know, virtual machines and just setting them up only by themselves and things like that if you really want to jump on fast. But I don't really have all that set up, so I usually sit back and wait and see. So I don't get in super early sometimes. I usually wait to make sure things are looking decently safe. But other times, you know, it could take 2 months before this wallet decides to finally start, you know, sucking dry your other wallet. So you really have to be very careful. All of RTC socials are gone too. RTC's done. Looks like RTC's done. Oh yeah, once a hacker gets a tunnel, they can really mess you up. Which, watch the movie The Beekeeper. Oh yeah, The Beekeeper. That movie is awesome. I love that movie. That was a wicked movie. Is it the same movie we're thinking of with Stratham in it already? Jason Stratham or something? That one where he's like super government undercover, no rules apply, take everybody out type of thing. That was a wicked movie. Yeah, I want to watch it again now. Yeah, that was an awesome one. What time is it? Oh, wow. We've been here for a little over an hour, guys. So I guess we're going to wrap this one up. It's turning into a hot day today. It was a great time here. I always say maybe I'll do some random live streams during the week, but then I never end up doing it. But I do got to start recording some videos and stuff, and it is a long weekend. So hopefully you guys all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys all next one.
Rabid out.